up, everybody? Kim Becker here with Arizona Football, and joining me is running back Michael Wiley and safety Jaxen Turner. Both of you guys had a great game on Saturday, really two great games already this season. Jaxen, you had 5 solo tackles, 3 assisted, you forced a fumble, and you returned that fumble 47 yards in this last game. Talk about taking away the ball. I mean, where is your mindset these days, because you're really doing it?
As a defense, I'll just say that our mindset is to get the ball to the offense because we know we can score. So we trust the offense to score, and we trust ourselves to get the ball back. So we just hungry for the ball.
Let's talk about that turnover sword. That's something that you guys seem to really love. I see you running over to the bench to make sure that you can be a part of that. Where did that idea come from?
Coach Nansen, it kind of came out of nowhere, but Coach Nansen must have knew about it for a long time. But I think it's dope. We finally got cool little turnover, little exchange going on. Stab the ball. Now we in Zona Zoo going up.
Okay, Michael, you had 49 yards rushing. You had 54 receiving yards even in the game on Saturday. Coach Fish says that you do everything right as a player and as a student and as a human being. Let's talk about your relationship with Coach Fish a little bit. What have you seen in him and how has he helped you?
Just kind of giving me some advice, with kind of my other stuff, especially with like business and stuff. But Coach Fish is a good dude. He believes in me. I think he's starting to really believe in me more, and I just want to kind of continue what I'm doing now.
Well, you seem so calm, cool, and collected out there on the field too. How do you get yourself in the right mindset to go out there and catch passes and run the ball?
Honestly, I just kind of tell myself football is just a game. I don't want to kind of overthink it. I've been playing this since I was a kid, and I know my young self will be proud of me. So.
Well, let's talk about that first possession in the game against Mississippi State. You had a 34-yard rushing touchdown. You missed, or you blocked some tackles out there. You broke some tackles. How'd that one feel? I mean, did you feel like you knew you were going to make it to the end zone the moment that the ball was in your hands?
Of course, every time I touch it, I think I can make it to the end zone. That time it was just, a tight zone run, and so I just kind of read the play out, and then I ended up scoring. So.
That's good, and you have some good connections with Jaden Delora on the offense this year?
For sure,
yeah.
For sure.
Look like you guys get along so well too, right? I see those smiles. Yeah, you're all buddies in the locker room.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the locker room. I mean, how are you guys meshing in there beforehand? You have music blaring, or what's going on in there before game?
I would just say everybody got their headphones in at first, and then it's a couple people who listen to the outside music. But for the most part, everybody's locked in on their job, and focused on themselves. And then when we put them pads on, now we all coming together. Now we ready together. So it's definitely just like a calm before the storm type of thing.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, before we wrap it up, Jaxen, I just want to ask you about Coach Cecil too. What have you learned from him? I mean, he's such an icon here in Tucson at the University of Arizona, obviously, and he's got some great nuggets of wisdom, and I see his relationship with you seems very close, right? You guys are kind of 2 peas in a pod. What have you learned from him?
I definitely learned a lot from the last 2 years. Just the game of football itself, and just learning how to play safety, Well, back in the day, Chuck played safety a different way now, but, I had to adjust since last year. But just the game in general, he believes in me, he trusts me, he loves me. Shout out Coach Cecil, he's a great coach. I just can't appreciate him enough. Appreciate you for just helping me learn the game of football itself, I appreciate that.
Well, the season's just getting started, so you've got more time to appreciate him and learn from him, of course. So before we really wrap it up, though, Michael, let's start with you. What's your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve, when people act like they don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
You set him straight?
Yeah.
All right, I like that. that was kind of surprising coming from you, Michael. I'm not gonna lie. Jaxen, what's yours?
Just people who lie.
Oh, okay. We're getting serious here.
Nah, yeah. Just and when you know what's going on and then you lie about it, it's just,
I like it.
what are you doing?
We got 2 real ones here, it seems.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.